So we're going to be looking at aquaponics and how this system works, the relationship between the aquaponics system and the environment, the benefits of having an aquaponics. Objectives will be to define the term aquaponics, and next we are going to explore the use of the aquaponics system and explain how it works. So our key terms are hydroponics, which is a system of growing plants without the use of soil. So this basically would involve just water, and in other cases it involves soluble fertilizer, but that is not what we're looking at today. So the next key term is aquaculture, which is the cultivation of aquatic organisms for food, for example fishes. That is an aquatic organism. So aquaponics is basically a system of aquaculture in which waste produced by the fishes in the tank will be used up by plants. So the plants will basically filter the water involving the waste, and then the clean water from the table or from the grow bed of the aquaponics system will go back into the tank for the fishes. Alright, so our next key term is decomposition, and this is the breaking down of substances into simpler parts, mainly by microorganisms, for example bacteria, protozoa. These are some of the microorganisms that act upon waste in the fish tank to break it down so that the nutrients from the waste can be used by the plants. That is key. That is an important part of the whole process. Alright, so our last term is symbiotic relationship, and this is basically a close relationship between two organisms of a different species which may benefit the organisms or may not benefit them by closely working. So let's just take a key look at the parts of the fish tank right here and make note of that. Alright, so the basic parts of the aquaponics system are the grow bed. You have the fish tank, which holds the fish, and then you have the pump, which is a very important part of the fish tank because this is what sends water up onto the grow bed so the plants can absorb the nutrients, and after that absorption then clean water will return into the tank. Alright, so I'll be showing to you a video on how the hydroponics system works. Please take note of these key things. What is the function of the fishes in the tank? What is the function of the bacteria in the tank? What function does the pump play in the aquaponics system? And also, what are the functions of the plants? So take note of that.
Way of the future and is growing in popularity. But what is aquaponics? Basically, aquaponics is an energy-efficient and cost-effective way to grow your own plants, flowers, or vegetables by mimicking a natural ecosystem. Aquaponics uses both fish and plants in a symbiotic relationship in a closed-loop system. Simply, fish excrete their waste into the water. This dirty water is pumped to the plants where beneficial bacteria converts the waste into plant food. The plants feed on this, and this cleans the water. The clean water is then returned to the tank. There is no soil, unnatural fertilizers or chemicals in play at all in the aquaponics system. The nutrients that the plants needs comes directly from the fish. The benefits of aquaponics are: it's natural and organic, uses 90% less water than traditional farming, mercury-free healthy fish, no weeding, no soil pests, no watering, promotes self-sufficiency, produces more food per square foot than any other gardening system on Earth. For a sustainable environment, aquaponics is the way to go. But you don't need to build a farm to get started in aquaponics. If you are not the DIY type, the Aqua Garden by Decima is a great way to get started.
Alright, so basically from the video you should now be able to understand how the system works. As you might have saw from the previous video, you'll see there are fishes in the tank which excrete waste, which is feces. Then basically what happens is that bacteria in the tank breaks down ammonia in the feces into nitrates and can be used by the plant. Good? So once this happens, then the water from the fish tank containing the feces is pumped up onto the grow bed, after which the plant roots now will absorb the nutrients from the water with the waste, and by doing this, this cleans the water, and clean water returns into the tank. So this is an ongoing process that happens in the fish tank. Alright, so now we're going to look at some basic benefits of aquaponics. So our first basic benefit that we will look at is water conservation. So by practicing aquaponics, you'll use less water as opposed to if you were to use another traditional farming method. Another benefit of the aquaponics system is waste produced by the fish is used as fertilizer for the plants. So you don't have to buy any fertilizer because you have the fertilizer right here. Another benefit is that if you are in an area where there isn't fertile soil, or there's somewhere that is mostly rocky, then food can still be produced in this area by using your aquaponics system. One more added benefit of our aquaponics system is that food can be produced in indoor areas where you will have less of a pest problem, a controlled environment that you can monitor your plants more efficiently.